for the European Union to reduce its dependence on the United States. On Russia, the leaders are expected to tighten sanctions. The focus is on energy and exports aiding Moscow's war against Ukraine. Officials with direct knowledge of the talks have told Reuters. While there are differences in strategy on how to end the conflict, the United States doesn't want to talk about a diplomatic path forward until it sees how the spring military offensive plays out, officials have said, even as its European allies want to have a diplomatic solution in hand. The G7 talks wrap up Sunday.
Now, U.S. President Joe Biden will arrive in Hiroshima today and will have a busy agenda. For more on this, our correspondent Susan Kanani has sent us this report from New York. Take a look.
Before departing for Japan, President Biden said that he did not believe cutting short his trip would give China the upper hand and China gaining influence in the region. The administration has been trying to send the message that it's been working very closely with its allies and partners in the Indo-Pacific region and with Australia and Papua New Guinea as well, the two countries that he'll be bypassing. But now reports indicate that at the time that the administration was thinking of cutting the president's trip short.
How you doing? Listen, I'm working on something interesting, I think, but I need a little time. I got a request through the ether, so to speak. Someone's looking for a crew to take a score, but I don't know anymore. Thought maybe you'd be interested. Personally, I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot barge pole because I don't know any of these people. But if you're interested, be my guest. I can tell them to come see you.
China and Russia's growing influence, and an opportunity to build stronger, deeper cooperation with allies and friends.
Will G7 leaders form consensus on global issues?
Beyond is on the ground in Hiroshima, bringing you...
Hello, I'm sorry. Something else has come up. Can you please come back to my office?
Has decided to cut food production to support global oil prices. He also assured the world that the oil situation remains stable. At a government meeting on Wednesday, Putin said, I'm quoting here, all our actions, including those related to voluntary production cuts, are connected with the need to support a certain price environment on global markets in contact with our partners at OPEC+. Russia promised to reduce its crude production by 500,000 barrels a day in March and maintain it through the rest of the year. Moscow initially said the move was retaliation for Western sanctions. However, market watchers have been skeptical about the level of Moscow's reductions, while Russia has said that it reached the pledged curbs this month. The International Energy Agency feels an output cut of 300,000 barrels a day is needed this month to reach the target. And it is not just Russia but also South Arabia which decided to cut oil production to restore oil price stability.
And staying on with the updates from the war zone in Ukraine. As per a U.S. defense official, a Patriot air defense system, which was damaged by the Russians, still remains operational. A Ukrainian Air Force spokesperson confirmed this and said that the defense system is in service and all is well. The Patriot stands for Phased Array Tracking Radar to intercept on target. It is a surface-to-air guided missile defense system. Its latest variants, which are being used, can intercept enemy missiles. It is also equipped with high-performance radar systems. The Patriot defense system has one main role, that is, to defend against the enemy's airborne threats. The Patriot air defense system has a short response time. It can engage multiple targets simultaneously and is also resistant to electronic jamming. The Ukrainian president said that the Patriot system would significantly strengthen Ukraine's defenses against any kind of Russian strike. Kyiv says that it downed a Kinzhal missile using a Patriot system in the first week of May. They described it as an historic event. Meanwhile, talks also took place between the Ukrainian foreign minister and a top Chinese envoy in Kyiv on Wednesday. Now, this is the first time a senior envoy from China has visited Kyiv since Russia began its invasion last year. Ukraine's foreign ministry said that Kyiv would not accept any proposals that involved Ukraine losing its territory. Now, Ukraine's army has reported several explosions in Kiev and other parts of the country. Early on Thursday morning, alarms were sounded urging people to stay in bomb shelters. Now, earlier, a U.S. defense official stated that a Patriot air defense system, which was damaged by the Russians, still remains operational. A Ukrainian Air Force spokesperson confirmed this and said the defense system is in service and all is well. Now, the Patriot stands for Phased Array Tracking Radar to Intercept on Target. It is a surface-to-air guided missile defense system. Its latest variants, which are being used, can intercept enemy missiles as well. It's also equipped with high-performance radar systems. The Patriot defense system has one main role, that is to defend against the enemy's airborne threats. The Patriot air defense system, it has a short response time, can engage multiple targets simultaneously, and is also resistant to electronic jamming. The Ukrainian president said that the Patriot system would significantly strengthen Ukraine's defenses against Russian strikes. Kiev says that it downed the Kinzhal missile using the Patriot system in the first week of May. They described the event as historic. Meanwhile, talks took place between the Ukrainian foreign minister and a Chinese envoy in Kiev on Wednesday, and this is the first time a senior envoy from China has visited Kiev since Russia began its invasion 15 months ago. Ukraine's foreign ministry said Kiev would not accept any proposals that involve Ukraine losing territory. Top story this hour, Russia and Iran have agreed to work on the construction of the final part of a transport network linking the Gulf and India while avoiding Western sea lanes. Iranian transport minister who signed the agreement with his Russian counterpart said the 164-kilometer railway would be completed in 3 years. It's the only missing link in the international north-south transport corridor from Russia via Azerbaijan to Iran's coastline and on to India by sea. Russia and Iran are both under international sanctions that restrict trade. The network of ship, rail and road routes avoids the Suez Canal between the Mediterranean and the Red Sea, which would otherwise transport some Russian cargo. The planned railroad would connect Ras city in northern Iran and the Asra crossing on the border with transport artery will help diversify global traffic flow as well.
Особо подчеркнуть, что уникальная транспортная артерия север-юг, частью которой станет железнодорожная дорога Решт-Астара, поможет существенно диверсифицировать глобальные транспортные потоки. Перевозки по новому коридору будут обладать.
Moscow has come under punishing Western sanctions since the beginning of the Ukraine war. In February 2022, Tehran already facing US-led sanctions over its alleged nuclear activity and human rights issues. It has been targeted with fresh Western restrictions, and Tehran and Moscow have sought to boost cooperation in key areas to help prop up their economies in the face of sanctions.
Alright, let's now shift focus to the other big story we are tracking, which is about the Black Sea Grain Deal. That deal has been now renewed for the next 60 days. The United Nations Chief Antonio Guterres welcomed the decision and said that it was good news for the world.
The importance of the Black Sea Initiative and the parallel memorandum of understanding between the UN and the Russian Federation is clear. These agreements matter for global food security. Ukrainian and Russian products feed the world. Under the Black Sea Initiative, more than 10 million tons of food have been exported. vital food supplies are reaching some of the world's most vulnerable people and places, including 30,000 tons of wheat that just left Ukraine aboard the WFP chartered ship to feed hungry people in Sudan.
I guess the question here is, what exactly is the Black Sea grain deal? Why is it important? Let's just try and understand.
The deal allows safe passage for ships bringing Ukrainian agricultural products through Russia's naval blockade has been saved from the brink of collapse. Then now, with the hope to help head off a mounting global food crisis. Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan made the announcement in his speech to his political party just a day before Russia could have quit the deal. Obstacles to its own grain and fertilizer exports. The president says that thanks to the efforts of Turkey and support of its Russian and Ukrainian friends, the Black Sea deal has been extended for 2 months. The mission is set to last 120 days from July last year. Ukraine is one of the world's biggest exporters. Turkey and the United Nations are hosting negotiations for the deal's continuance. The Ukrainian government is welcoming the extension, but says Russia must stop using food as a blackmail. Russia's government says the deal is first to help countries most in need. It still has concerns over its own exports. Its food and fertilizer are not subject to Western sanctions. So says other restrictions, payments and logistics, amount to a de facto barrier.
Another companies are also tracking a news point this morning. The leaders from Group of 7 nations will start meeting